All right. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is the technical committee meeting, UTC number 149, for designating emoji additions for the upcoming release of Unicode 10.0. Without further ado, I will open up the floor for proposals for new emoji.
I'd like to propose a face with monocle.
Does anybody have any input on Mr. Beudet's suggestion of face with monocle?
I believe this may be a conflict of interest, Mr. President. In today's generation of emoji users, is it not suspect that one might propose such an antiquated piece of eyewear?
Agreed. I suspect Mr. Beaudet is lobbying in favor of that peanut company. Or he has a vested interest in either the Woodrow Wilson or Theodore Roosevelt foundations.
Didn't Teddy Roosevelt wear spectacles?
All right, that's enough. We shall hereby vote on face with monocle. As usual, if the committee has any objections, please speak up now.
Nay!
With one dissenter, the proposal still carries, and we have yet another smiling face that almost nobody will use. What other suggestions are there?
I'd like to propose Elf.
Elf, as in the movie, Alf, as in the terrible 80s sitcom, or Elf, who sits on the shelf.
None of the above. Just a generic elf.
I hands down reject this suggestion due to its copyrighted use by author J.R.R. Tolkien and his works The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Request denied. Next.
What if I had said zombie or genie? Are those possibilities?
Thoughts?
Zombies are just cliche now, and it would only encourage users to play that Plant Zombies game more.
And the genie reminds me of Aladdin, so no.
Next proposal?
Person with headscarf.
If I'm correct, this proposal is a continuation of our 2015 revision that created racially diverse emoji. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. However, please have it noted that this emoji could also be used by people who get cold heads in the wintertime.
Very good, Mr. Beaudet. Comments?
Will this conflict with national security limitations enforced by the Trump administration?
It may, but this is a risk we must take. We are a nonprofit, so the government can sue us all they want. Are there any objections? With no objection, the proposal passes unanimously. What other suggestions do you have for us?
Brain.
This sounds like the zombie proposal all over again.
What? I didn't even mention the Z word.
Next idea, please.
Ooh, how about hedgehog or sauropod?
Yeah, the hedgehog's name is Sonic, and the sauropod's named Rexy.
Point of clarification, sauropod is not a T-Rex. They need to be separate emoji.
Let's just make one called Dinosaur and call it good.
Without much enthusiasm for the obscure animals just suggested, we shall table such proposals for the next meeting. We now need to attend to urgent business on our agenda. Asian emoji. As you know, because of world power distribution, we are required to approve a certain number of Asian emoji each year. This year, we are obligated to implement fortune cookie, takeout box, chopsticks, and dumpling. Any objections?
As if we have any choice.
With no opposition, we once again meet our threshold requirement for Asian emoji. Finally, we move on to our last agenda item, miscellaneous. Let's go around the table.
Flying saucer.
Curling stone.
Pretzel. Cricket.
And I propose person in steamy room. Are there any questions before we end our meeting?
I have one. Is there any way we could retract the pile of poo emoji, or at least take the face off of it?
As I've told you in every meeting we have, no. Are there any other suggestions, gentlemen?
Subscribe to Sam's YouTube channel.